there, Wax Packers! Adam here coming at you with another edition of Wax Pack Flashback. This is actually special. It's supersized, it's large, it's in charge. Why? Because we're talking about, yes, Godzilla movie trading cards by Inkworks from 1998. So I'm kicking this thing off, but Jason's going to be joining us as well, opening up some packs. This is a movie that a lot of people, here's my VHS copy. I mean, we remember the hype for this thing, okay? It was out of control, whether it was action figures, Taco Bell tie-ins, ice cream, action figures. I mean, they went all out on this thing thinking it was going to be the next big event. I was there opening weekend in the theaters. I bought into the hype 100%. I thought I was going to love it. And then, it happened. Seeing the movie, that is. But I will say, on opening night, I got this. And I'm going to share this with you close up in the video. But this is something special they were handing out as a promotional item. And it's really unique. So let's go get into it. What do you say? Okay, so let's start out, like I said, with this piece of history. This I received at the first showing of Godzilla on May 19th, 1998. I was there opening weekend at the big Newport movie theater in Newport Beach, California. As you can see, they're very proud of the fact it was from the creators of Independence Day. I don't know if you can tell. Oh, there we go. Yeah, see, it's textured like Godzilla skin, just like on the VHS tape. But what was inside? That is the question, right? We have this sleeve. So you slip this out. As you can see, they want you to go to the website. And inside, we got a cool Godzilla eye staring at you. But this is what it was all about. See? So this is something special that they wanted to commemorate the occasion. It's not an actual piece of the film, but it's a limited edition Godzilla film frame reproduction. You got your fake signatures from Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich. But yeah, so that was just like a little fun piece of history they offered. But also, of course, it's a promotional item. They want you to buy the Godzilla album featuring a song by Puff Daddy, covering or at least sampling a little bit of Led Zeppelin. Then there was Taco Bell. Get a free Godzilla Experience CD-ROM, which is so of its time. And then finally, Kmart. Get $1 off any Godzilla purchase of $10 or more. And there was a lot of Godzilla merchandise. So yeah, so that was just something fun I wanted to share with you. Now, we're here, though, to talk about the trading cards. As you can see, there were ads for these trading cards in Wizard Magazine. Pay no attention to this Dennis Miller on the side there. But we do have a couple packs here to open up. So what we have here is Super View 5 premium trading cards. This one says 7 per pack. So I think that is the premium ones that I actually sent to Jason to open up. So we're going to see on his side what that looks like. But you could get your official Godzilla t-shirts. But see all this here? A check with a QUE? These must be British. These must be like somehow I ended up with European edition Godzilla trading cards. But let me open this up and let's see what they have inside for us. All right, so first up, all right, well, as with most things, a lot of Godzilla in close-up because he was so gigantic, just showing his teeth took up the whole screen. As you can see, though, these are a full look around, a larger size trading card than we're used to seeing. There's a little Godzilla concept art there. Mad Pursuit. Yes, so across the Brooklyn Bridge. All right. Oh, this is cool. Okay, so this is the art of Godzilla. So we get an art of Godzilla card, some storyboard stuff there where it looks like he's in the Brooklyn Bridge, so it must be related to that moment. Let's see here. Gaining on the getaway cab, 2 storyboards for the climax of Godzilla set on the Brooklyn Bridge. Yeah, so this is the same thing. But look, it's got a quote from Matthew Broderick, or I should say Dean Devlin about Matthew Broderick. Matthew has a passion for this kind of film. He became famous with war games, so he was connected with this genre, but he hasn't really done it in a long time. War games and Godzilla are the same type of movie? I don't think so. All right, so here we go. I always like this idea of trapping Godzilla, luring him in by dropping a bunch of fish in the middle of New York City so that he would come. He or she, I think it's a she, right? I'm all over the place because, yes, we get baby Godzillas eventually. But yeah, so there's that. Oh, another Art of Godzilla card. Okay, so this time Godzilla looks to be... I don't know, is this on a bridge? Is this Going against a building. What does it say here? Monster in the Metropolis. A pair of original storyboards from Godzilla. One features the massive creature in the heart of New York City. The other depicts an especially frightening moment in the film when Godzilla surprises our heroes deep within the earth. D. Devlin says, we were in Europe promoting ID4 when FX designer Patrick Tatopoulos, wait a minute, Nick Tatopoulos is named after the special effects guy? How about that? Came over with his drawings of the new Godzilla, what our version would look like. The second we saw the drawing, we said, all right, that's it. But it can't be one of these. And yeah, your mileage may vary about how Godzilla ended up looking. I think these are the baby Godzillas, though, right? Let's check this out here. Yep, the hatchlings. Oh, baby Godzillas in Madison Square Garden. That was really something. All right, so we got another pack here. Let's open these up real quick, because with just 5, it's not a whole lot to choose from, you know? Let's see if we get one of these lenticular cards or something. All right. Oh, so we got some more storyboard art here. That's kind of cool looking, but it was just so Jurassic Park, you know? I mean, that's what it all felt like. Spawn of Godzilla. That actually would have been a great name for the sequel. Okay, so the baby Godzillas are even nastier. They're ready to eat you alive. All right, there we go. There is our action movie hero, disaster movie. Yeah, Matthew Broderick, Nick Tatopoulos. I mean, if you're Greek, it must be exciting to have a Greek hero on the screen, but to me, I'm just like, I don't see Matthew Broderick ever fulfilling that role. He's, you know, Inspector Gadget. He's a goofy guy. All right, well, this is the other part of Godzilla films I'm never a fan of, which is the military. You're just like, oh, well, there's the humans fighting, you know, Godzilla. It's always pointless. Why do they try? I guess they got to do their best, but there you go. Okay. Wow. See, now this is what happens, right? Again, you got a giant creature. You're going to give us a trading card that is just his toes and some nails, Godzilla toes. I mean, that's unfortunate. Okay, what's interesting about this, though, is it mentions a big shot anchorman, Charles Kamen, and his secretary. If you remember in this movie, Godzilla has such a weird connection to The Simpsons because Charles Kamen is played by Harry Shearer, and his secretary is played by Nancy Cartwright, the voice of Bart Simpson, and then Hank Azaria is a main character in the movie. So it was just Simpsons casting call in live action. And here's our last one here, a closer look at those hatchlings. Yep, so baby Godzillas attack! Which is not a bad name for a sequel either. All right, well, let's take a look and decide which is our favorite. Okay, so, you know, an interesting set of cards. We didn't get any chase cards, but there's also just that whole idea of we're going to show you bits and pieces, teasing Godzilla, all of that. But if I had to pick a favorite from this set, it's definitely going to be this one showing all the baby Godzillas because they just look so devious. And here's the thing, I'm very disappointed, I think, like a lot of us, with the Godzilla design from this movie. Just looks like a dinosaur. It doesn't look like a, you know, some mythic ancient creature like the original design. But those little hatchlings running around, that section of the movie is actually like scary and creepy. So if that had been the whole movie and it wasn't Godzilla, it was just these baby dinosaurs attack, like all these eggs that had been like somehow frozen under Madison Square Garden and then, you know, heated up and brought back to life after all these years. I don't know. I think that's the movie I would have enjoyed more. So that's my look at these Godzilla cards. But let's get you over to Jason and see what he's finding in his packs.
Thanks, Adam, and yes, we are back for Season 3 of the Wax Pack Flashback, this special supersized episode covering those Godzilla cards. I have 2 packs to open, just like Adam. One is a little bit different, but before we get into that, Adam always brings props, so I got to bring some props. I was just in Goodwill, maybe about 2 weeks ago, and found Godzilla the album, if you remember this. This might have been bigger than the movie. To me when it came out, because I loved all of the songs on here. The Wallflowers, the Puff Daddy with Jimmy Page, you know, the sampling Kashmir. I'm not a big Puff Daddy fan, but Kashmir is my favorite Led Zeppelin song. Rage Against the Machine, Ben Folds 5, Green Day, Foo Fighters. I mean, this was an album to have when it came out. And a lot of hype around that, like Adam said. I remember the Taco Bell cups. And that was almost a better shot of Godzilla than we ever got in the movie. Him, like, snaked around the cup, and just all kinds of stuff. I was a little older to get into all the action figures and stuff. Those were my college years when the movie came out. But I just watched it the other night. I can still sit down and watch it whenever. Yeah, it's a little, I don't know, I'd call it Independence Day mixed with Jurassic Park. Don't really have the traditional, like, Godzilla, feel to it. And I grew up on all those movies, watching those on WPIX out of New York. When I lived in central Pennsylvania, got that channel on cable. I remember them showing Godzilla marathons on the weekends all the time. And so I loved the original Godzilla movies. And when that one came out, yeah, it was good, but you want to see the creature. You're getting parts, you're getting a foot, you're getting a tail of stuff knocking over, and then the hatchlings, whatever you call them, those are almost like the raptors in Jurassic Park. They made those a little bit more menacing, and I did like those. So that part of the movie was fun. Also, along my thrifting journey, I've picked up the official Godzilla movie fact book. Yes, so this is not like a novelization. This has like facts on the movie. There's little profiles of all the actors and their characters in the movie. There's trivia. There's all kinds of just the number of eggs initially spotted by Nick in Madison Square Garden. 3 eggs. Okay, so all kinds of different things. There's stuff about the military vehicles in here, and then they give you trivia at the end so you can guess the different parts of the movie, essentially. Not necessarily Godzilla trivia, but based on the movie. So this was fun. I picked that up a while ago. So like I said, I can still watch the movie. It's not the best Godzilla movie ever made, but I do enjoy it for what it was and the hype that was all around it. And I never had the trading cards, never have opened a pack before. So you saw these supersized Godzilla cards that Adam opened. These are almost like the Independence Day cards, the like widescreen shots of the movie. So we're going to open up 5 more of those. And then the premium pack that he sent me, I think is just full, exactly what it is. It's full of the premium cards. These are your normal sized trading cards, but inside there is 7 cards. 2 are motion cards, and 5 are Metal Tex foil cards. So all 7 cards inside are like what you would see in the chase cards in other packs. So there's 60 Metal Tex foil cards in all to collect, 30 motion cards, and 1 rare 3D card, 1 in 240 packs. Okay, so that's probably like 1 in 6 or 7 cases, something like that. Anyway, I'm anxious to open these up. Actually, anxious to open both up and see them up close. You saw a little bit of what Adam opened, so let's get to these. All right, so here are the 2 packs. We'll save the premium one for last, but there's a little bit of a close-up. Super View, 5 premium trading cards from Godzilla. And then we had an official Godzilla t-shirt. That's what Adam noticed. Was these out of the UK or something? That you got, they're $10.99, well, what we would say cents, but that's a pound sign like the UK. And then you can get a foot or an eye t-shirt. Okay. And then an official collector's album. There's to mail it in. So anyway, let's open these up. You guys have already seen some of these with Adam. So let's see what we get. So there's the art of Godzilla, like he mentioned. Like storyboards there. Gaining on the getaway cab is that art. We've got, I think this one, actually Adam had, with all the fish where they try to lure Godzilla in. Dinner is served. And these are good. You get more of a idea of what Godzilla looks like than what you do in the movie. It is, kind of a dinosaur, more of a dinosaur look for him versus the traditional monster. But there's another for the art of Godzilla. monster in the metropolis. So these are fun. You get them long this way, but they read portrait style. But, you know, with art, you know, it doesn't necessarily have to be a wider... Even with these, you're putting pictures in pictures here. So, was it really necessary? Probably not. All right. There we get... this must be... Oh, yeah. This is when they're in Madison Square Garden and the hatchlings are coming out. And I think Adam actually got this card, too. The hatchlings. And then finally, here's some more art. There's the hatchlings there at the end of some escalators. Monsters on the prowl. Yeah. So, yeah, these are okay. That's good for the, you know, kind of widescreen look. The Independence Day cards are a lot better because they're showing off clips from the movie, and, you know, of course the movie is widescreen. So those work a little bit better. All right, let's get to these premium cards and let's see what's going on here with these. Because, yeah, the foil cards, those get me excited. These motion cards, oh gosh. Okay, so these are really cool. All right, let's save those for last. Since we got a white background, that might actually work. Okay, so, yeah, this is the fish scene. The same one from the, let me find it in the other pack here. Yeah, so you're getting, well, it's close, I guess, where they're baiting Godzilla to come out with the fish. Very cool. You know, these are almost holographic with the foil. The story. When I needed to catch earthworms, I knew the best way to catch them was not to dig them out, but to draw them out. So fish bait, yes, is the front. And then, all right, now here's a good one. Now this is a shot. This is almost like a shot from the movie. Godzilla peeking around the corner of the buildings there. You get a nice head shot there. The people running away. Oh, and there must be a puzzle on the back of these. Nice. I wonder what that looks like. I didn't even look at the pack to see if it didn't show really anything about it, but oh, there's a good one. There's a nice one. Again, another headshot. I guess it's this way. Peeking around the corner. More of the story. The card front is taking a closer look. So that's good. And then, oh, this is a good one. With the lightning. Yeah. So I remember that in the movie. You're right up against the building there. And that's part of the puzzle piece on the picture on the back. That's a really good looking card. And there's another one. What is this? Can't tell what he's like coming through. On top of it, I don't remember any rooftop shots. Behind the scene, Godzilla stage shot. Every effort was made to hide the identity of the actual monster until the director and producer felt like it was absolutely necessary for the storyline. Hence, many shots in the movies creatively used different parts of the monster: leg, tail, spine, and feet. And yeah, I mean, that can be creative in a way, but gosh, in a monster movie, we want to see him up close a lot more, like this one with the lightning. All right, now let's look at these motion cards. These are really cool. So there is, see, now you're getting some movement there. Almost like a lenticular card. And these must be the hatchlings. I'm trying to read. Oh, it looks like Japanese down below it there. Or do I? Well, I don't think I have it backwards. All rights reserved. So I guess it might be in both, like Japanese on... No. Weird. Because this says Godzilla on this side.
I guess it's not Japanese. It's just the reverse. They're putting the copyright on the back. 1998. These are really cool. So it doesn't go top to bottom. It's side to side. Get some movement there. And then let's take a look at this. Let's see. What are we doing here? Is this a... Oh, here he is. Okay. I get it now. That's good. Oh, so this is like almost like lenticular cards. So you get one shot of him at night, putting his foot down there in the middle of the street, and then you get this other like art shot. So motion cards, it's not like a necessarily showing motion in the movie. It's more just a lenticular. This is, you know, back and forth here. Whereas this one was a little bit more actual motion, like what would have been in the movie, you know, them moving around a little bit. But pretty cool, though. Pretty cool. All right, well, that's a little bit of these premium cards. 2 motion. We got all those foil cards, and then these wider ones from the regular pack. So let's decide which one is our favorite.
So the premium cards were really cool. These motion cards, yeah, I'm really digging those. I've never really got any trading cards like that before, any, you know, special ones in there. I've gotten some foil cards before, chase cards, but nothing like those lenticular ones. And these were really great. I like the premium effect there to that. I wonder how much more these cards would have been, you know, versus the other ones. You're only getting 5 cards in the pack, which that was, you know, I don't know. I guess maybe just because of the novelty of it, the size and the of the card that's not the normal size was why there was only 5 in there. But the premium ones, yeah, I'm gonna have to search out some of those. Adam, thank you so much for giving me the premium pack. I will save some of those. Maybe I'll send those out to you if you're not planning on getting any more yourself. But I'm definitely going to be on the lookout, maybe on eBay in a lot, to see which ones maybe pop up. If the premium ones pop up and are a decent price, I might jump on getting a few more packs. But as far as my favorite goes, I'm going to go with the foil one with the lightning. That one was really cool. You know, the nighttime, the more the nighttime setting was fun with Godzilla, and the foil really just, you know, shows that off well. These are etched too, so there's like it's raised where some of the buildings are and things on the card, and where the creature comes out, it's raised off of the card. So these are really cool. The holofoil, or the whatever you foil we called them. Metal Tex foil cards, and the motion ones were cool too. They're a little bit flimsier, but you get that, you know, the lenticular effect on there. Those are really cool. So, all right, that's a little look at Godzilla cards to kick off season 3 of the Wax Pack Flashback. We're going to be going all over the place this season. I think mainly in the 90s, and we might, you know, venture outside of that a little bit. But just from the ones that we're playing, we might do some more of these supersized episodes as well. So you get Adam opening a pack and me opening a pack, kind of like this separately, instead of doing like the Zoom style that we did before, which is fun too, to set all that up and to do it live with each other. But I like this as well. I think this is a little bit easier to kind of put together. But some great cards coming up. So I hope you guys will. If this is your first time here on the Wax Pack Flashback in TRN TV, please subscribe. If you've been here before, hit those comments, man. We want to know if you've seen those Godzilla cards before, if you've collected them back in the day. If you've not seen them before, just give us our impressions of it. And of course, you know, hit the like button. Help us to get those views and move up there on YouTube. So thank you guys. Looking forward to this season, the Wax Pack Flashback. And we'll see you next time.